Yana Kovic, and my student number is 21202042. Today I'll be talking about Mapungubwe and the Great Zimbabwe. So I'll start with Mapungubwe. Mapungubwe basically means the hills of the jackals, and it was founded around 1000 CE. So the economy and agriculture, Mapungubwe's economy thrived on mining, trading, and agriculture. So the wealthy people lived at the top of Mapungubwe, and the poor lived on the base of the hill and in surrounding areas. So the people of Mapungubwe were very prosperous because they owned cattle, sheep, goats, and dogs. They also harvested in bundles, which means that they had additional food to trade with and also for food for them to preserve. So their trade routes that can be used for historical evidence, they basically imported ceramics or exotic items that were not from the region. Mapungube's trade routes were passed through oral traditions, so they were passed down from explorers that were there, European explorers that were in Mapungube at the time, and it shows the way of life that they used, and also the natural landmarks such as the rivers, mountains, and valleys, which shaped the trade routes. The trade items in Mapungubwe can be known as gold production, as gold was very valuable in Mapungubwe. They made objects out of the gold, such as jewelry, ornaments, and artifacts. The most three famous artifacts is known as the golden rhino, the golden bowl, and the golden staff, a wooden statue of cow which was found on the Mapungubwe Hill in the University of Pretoria. So Mapungubwe produced pottery and ceramic items. They were traded as trading items, and there were many types of styles and techniques of these ceramic items. The gold production, as mentioned before, Mapungubwe had a high source of gold because they mined them, and they used two types of mining to actually get the gold. It was the alluvial mining and the underground mining, which basically meant that they extracted the gold from the alluvial deposits. Then we have urban planning. In Mapungubwe, there was a social hierarchy whereby the rich lived at the top of Mapungubwe and the poor lived at the base of the hill and surrounding areas. So the rich were obviously protected and had defense against any possible attackers, whilst the poor had to fend for themselves. The rich were also known as the elite. In Great Zimbabwe, it was known for its large circular wall and tower. Zimbabwe means stone houses in Shona. The economy and agriculture. So Great Zimbabwe was wealthy because of their global trading network. Archaeologists found pottery from China and Persia, um, as well as the Arab coins in Great Zimbabwe. So the trade routes in Great Zimbabwe were located along the connecting interior of Africa to the Indian Oceans. They actually used the trade routes to trade gold, ivory, and many other goods. So the trade items that were traded was gold, which was highly valued or highly priced. There was ivory, which was collected from the elephant tusk, copper, which was not abundant but it was mined. The glass beads were imported from the Indian Ocean and they were highly priced because they were not so available. Then we have the gold production. So gold was very valuable in Great Zimbabwe. They had gold deposits, which were highly valued and played a critical role in the country's development, in their wealth and prosperity. And the urban planning in Great Zimbabwe. So they had um, the hill complex, which was the place where the king lived. They had the great enclosure where the royal family lived, and they had the ruins where the regular citizens lived. So the difference between the two is that in Mapungubwe, they had the hierarchy and they had the elite, whereas in Great Zimbabwe they had three different hills, which the royal family lived in one, the king lived in one, and the regular citizens lived in one. Thank you.